Welcome to Spooky Kids World. Tonight's tale
is about a very old locker. Very old and very haunted. This is the story of
the ghost in the school locker. Long ago, at Maplewood Elementary School, there was a student who mysteriously disappeared. His name was Sammy. One day, he brought a lunch pail to school. At lunchtime, he opened it up, but his lunch was missing.
Then he noticed a note right where his sandwiches should have been. It said, "Don't stay after dark." Sammy must have thought it was a joke, because he stayed anyway.
But when the last of the students left and the lights were turned off, he got scared. He tried to leave, but all the doors were locked. And that's when he started to scream for help. No one could hear him. He ran and hid in a locker, but when morning came, he was gone. The next day, the students found a note in the same place.
It said, "Don't stay after dark." And right below it, they found a small, muddy footprint.
But the scariest part, it was the only clue. To this day, no one knows what happened to Sammy, but the students whispered that his ghost is trapped in the school. One day, a boy named Ethan joined the school. He was new and shy. He had just moved from New York City. He was given a locker. Yes, you guessed it! Locker number 57. At first, it was great. But soon strange things began to happen. Whenever he opened the locker, he could smell fresh flowers and old books.
When he looked inside, he saw swirling mist and heard whispers.
One day he opened the locker and found an old, crumpled note. The words were scratched in shaky handwriting. It said, "Don't stay after dark." Ethan's hands trembled as he read the message. Could this really be haunted? He didn't want to find out. But one evening, Ethan stayed late at school. He wanted to finish his homework before the weekend.
The hallways grew colder.
The big clock on the wall chimed. Ding dong! The lights flickered and buzzed. Suddenly, he heard the sound of a locker creaking open. His heart pounded. It was coming from down the hall. It was locker number 57. Then he heard a whisper. Why didn't you listen? Ethan turned and saw a pale figure standing in the shadows. It was a student wearing a sweater, a shirt, and a tie. He had no face, but Ethan could see his hollow eyes and broken smile. The ghost of a student. Hello!
Whispered Ethan. The ghost floated closer, his eyes full of sadness.
I was once a student here, he whispered. One day, I brought my lunch pail to school. At lunchtime, I opened it up, but my lunch was missing. Then I noticed a note right where my sandwiches should have been. It said, "Don't stay after dark." I must have thought it was a joke because I stayed anyway. But when the last of the students left and the lights were turned off, I got scared. I tried to leave, but all the doors were locked. That's when I started to scream for help. No one could hear me. I ran and hid in a locker. But when morning came, I was gone. Nobody knows what happened to me. I got trapped inside this very locker, and now I'm still here. The ghost began to fade away. Please, he whispered, tell my story. Don't let me be forgotten. Ethan's eyes filled with tears. He whispered back, I promise.
The ghost nodded slowly and began to disappear into the darkness.
Suddenly, the locker slammed shut with a loud bang. The curse seemed to be broken, but even today, some students say if you walk past locker number 57 late at night, you can still hear a faint whisper. Thank you. Did you like this story? If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spooky Kids World for more tailies that will keep you awake at night.